The Saskatchewan PNP program, or SINP, has made some very drastic changes to their PNP program. In this video, we'll dive into the details of these changes. But before we get started, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. My call scheduling link and contact information is on this video and in the description. If you need any immigration support, please schedule a paid consultation call or reach out via email or text for our paid immigration services. Now let's get this video started. So we know that Canada's previous immigration minister, Mark Miller, had announced a drastic cut of 50% to the PNP quotas for all provinces. As a result, Saskatchewan's PNP allocation was reduced to 3,625 only for 2025. This is a very low number compared to the previous years. So in response, Saskatchewan PNP had earlier paused their immigration program while they try to figure out what to do next, how to plan their streams, their occupations, and their invitations. As part of this, they had paused their JAL or job approval letter or job approval forms. Well, good news is that Saskatchewan PNP has reopened their provincial nomination program. They have started issuing JALs or job approval letters and job approval forms to employers so that they can offer job offers to their employees for Saskatchewan PNP. So that is the good news. The program is open again, job offers can be provided again, and nominations can be received again. So that's a good news. However, most of these changes are negative or they are bad news. The most shocking and devastating change about this announcement has been that they have decided to return all express entry and occupation in demand applications that have not yet been processed. This means that if you received an invitation and you submitted an application and that application has not yet been decided or processed, then Saskatchewan has decided that they will cancel and return your applications. It is almost as if you never applied or you never received an invitation. This is extremely disappointing and very, very unfair that they invited somebody. The person spent so much time and effort, submitted their application, they're waiting for the results, and suddenly they decide that no, your application is cancelled, you will no longer be processed. Of course, they're returning the processing fee as well, but that doesn't help an applicant who was waiting for their nomination and waiting for their PR. So this is something Saskatchewan has done that is in very, very bad taste. And my heart goes out to all the applicants who are in this situation. So the first change is not so bad. They're saying that most of the Saskatchewan's nominations, or 75% of the spots, should go to in Canada temporary residents. Only 25% are allowed to go to foreign participants. So this is a good news so that people inside Canada can still have a good chance of getting selected. Outside Canada, applicants will only be accepted for health, agriculture, and trades occupations. The second big change is that they have introduced a cap of maximum 25% of nominations for food, retail, and trucking occupations. This means that if they have 3,625 nominations to give out, then a maximum of about 900 nominations can only be issued towards food, retail, and trucking occupations. This is bad news for a lot of immigrants because food, retail, and trucking are very popular occupations among thousands of applicants. So these thousands of people will now compete for only 900 spots in Saskatchewan PNP. The third change is that they have announced that for spa, salon, and pet care occupations, no further nominations will be issued. The fourth change is that entrepreneur streams have been closed. This means that entrepreneur, international graduate entrepreneur, and farm operator streams have now been closed. So this is bad news for people who are pursuing business-based PNP nominations. Change number 5 is really, really bad. They have announced that SOWP or spousal open work permit holders are no longer eligible under any stream, even if they have job offers from Saskatchewan employers. Now, this seems to me very, very unfair that somebody who is there on a spousal open work permit cannot be eligible for SINP. There is no, I don't understand the logic behind this, but they've decided that if you are on SOWP, you cannot be eligible under any SINP stream. And finally, some very bad news for PGWP holders. For Saskatchewan International Student Stream, they have announced that PGWP holders from outside the province, people who have studied outside the province and then got PGWP, will not be eligible. So only people who have studied in Saskatchewan, who have lived in Saskatchewan during their studies, and who are working in occupations that are related to their studies, only those PGWP holders will be eligible for the Saskatchewan International Student Stream. So that's it. Those are the changes that Saskatchewan has announced to its PNP program. We'll have to wait and watch if they release any new updates, if they conduct any new draws, or what direction this program goes in the coming months. On this channel, we will update you with the latest news as soon as we hear anything from Saskatchewan or any other province. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Once again, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Please feel free to schedule a paid consultation call or reach out via email or text to inquire about our services.